stories unfold, and the chat's got soul. From the gavel to the gas, we're watching it all. Covering the courtroom, big case or small. Laugh when we can, cry when we must, but it's all real talk, you can count on us. We're not the pros, just fans who care, with popcorn in hand and a comfy chair. And every twist, we're right there, together like we're all in the witness chair. This is the Broken Baker, where the trials come alive, where the chat is wild and the vibes survive. We're watching the worst of what people do, but we keep it light, yeah, that's our truth. It's the only place for crime, and it feels just right. We bring the justice talk into your night. So hit that stream, don't miss the call. At the Broken Baker, we cover it all. Oh yeah. We're just flaming with the view, but we ask the things the world wants to. Digging through the facts, side by side. Even when it's dark, we bring the light. No clickbait, no fake feels, just truth and the highs and the reels. With the chat that roasts and rise, we're just here for the case and the vibes. This is the Broken Baker, where the stories unfold, with a smile in the heart, even when it's cold. Yeah, we cover the bad with a wink and a grin, where the real talk starts, come on, jump in. It's the only place to be, can't you see? For trials and truth, it's BBTV. The Broken Baker, where the trials come alive. Yeah, we'll be here, trial after trial. Yeah.
Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are, whoever you are, what if any you might be, and welcome to a little bit of a catch-up show, but not a total catch-up. And if you're saying catch-up, you're saying Jamie, because Jamie is always a little behind.
Morning, everybody.
Let's bounce the ball off the wall. Nope.
Oh, did that go over my head? You know, it's Sunday morning. What do you expect?
Yeah. Jamie, we talked about this case last week, the Samantha Krebs, I don't know how they pronounce it, case. And it started Thursday afternoon. Friday, they had a full day in court. We will only be watching one testimony. The other things, because it's been on Court TV's website, and if I play on the website, they can copyright strike me because I go through their website, blah, blah, blah. This one is on the YouTubes, so I think it's secure. Jamie, can you tell people what the case is about?
I have no idea.
This is why Jamie is the best co-host in the business.
This one wasn't even on my radar.
This is the case. They mistakenly call it the kiss-kill case because it's stupid. It has nothing to do with that. Samantha and her boyfriend are in an argument. Allegedly, she stabulates him in the chest, and while he's dying, she kisses him. So it's kill, kiss. Get it right, Court team. Apparently,
why are they focusing so much on that?
Because they need the hook, Jamie, to try and get people to watch it. Apparently, after she stabulates her, a guy comes over, and that's the guy we're going to see being interviewed today. And she tells him, hey, tell the police he did it to himself. And then she runs away, is arrested. The place she's arrested at, she has a green binder. I don't know why the green binder is important. She has a green binder. Could have been any, but it's green. Just like Phoenix saying, thank you for 10 months. Good morning to you as well, Phoenix. Where she has the entire thing planned out, that he threatened suicide, and he stabbed himself in the chest if we were breaking up and stuff like that. So it's going to be a little bit of an interesting case, I think. Anime, she never ever listens to this channel.
I do too. I try
Hey,
really
little
hard.
miss. I didn't know. I just looked it up. There is actually a CrimeCon UK in
Oh my God.
3 weeks, so I wasn't invited, and I don't know any of the creators. Maybe I should figure out if there's a good UK creators. Hey, Rianne and Steve, but that's the case again. If you want to, you can see the opening from both sides, and you can see there's a police, one or two police investigators, where you have the 911 call. I think you should go and watch all of that before we start covering the case live tomorrow. Marissa will share the link to the website at the end of the show, so you don't go and it's kind of like when you cheat and read ahead in school. You're not allowed to do that today. You'll have to hang out with us first and then go and check it out later. But especially the 911 call, because they have video from across a parking lot that shows the door into the house at the time that 911 is called. So I would recommend that. That's your afternoon homework, kids. It's Sunday. I don't want you hanging out and about on the streets. So after watching this, you go and check the rest out. Hey, Peter A., thank you for joining yesterday.
Hey, Peter.
Should we do it, Jamie? Are we ready?
Yes.
It's going to be an hour and 10, 20 minutes, roughly. So he's a little slow, so I'm going to speed him up. But this wonderful guy is the witness that she talks to around the time she calls 911. And there will be video, so enjoy that as well. Thank you, Booze. No, you've been here for more than 5 months.
Why
Thank
do they
you.
have glass around the witness stand? Is it like bulletproof glass?
Let's guess it's the vid that they haven't taken down yet.
Oh, I forgot about that. Come on, take it down already.
We had that plexiglass because it was the dumbest virus ever. It couldn't go above glass and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Uh,
Plexiglass wasn't kryptonite.
yeah, we had it between when we're seated at in court. There's a layman, judge, layman. So we had plexiglass on either side of the layman, and of course, then the judge had on either side as well. And the problem was every time I sat on the left seat, I couldn't hear what the accused is always sitting on the right side compared to us. So I couldn't hear anything because the plexiglass was in front of them. And if you were sitting on the right side, the plexiglass was in front, so you couldn't hear the prosecutor. So every time I was like, I can't hear shit. Then yeah, just move out. Okay, so I just moved out. It was fun. We had a case that lasted. I think we were 23 days in court or something. We started when all of the measurements were started, and we had to do all of this, and we couldn't do court 2 days in a row because we needed to get tested, or blah blah blah. And then while it was progressing, I was just like, "Yeah, fuck it, we're open again." And half the people in court were sitting with masks on. The other half were like, "Can we just get over with it?" Thank
No.
you, Peter A, and thank you for the congratulations for the 3 years, and thank you for joining me yesterday. And remember, Peter A will be drawing Jamie as one of his friends ladies soon.
Yeah, right.
I
I
do
can't wait
enough of
till
your
he gets back to his channel. It'll be fun.
Jemima says she does enough of my homework.
She does, actually. So,
But I don't ask her to it. She just sends me 45 pages of PDF files and said, "Did you see this?" So I do homework for her. She's like my Danish teacher in school. Baker, you didn't read? No. Do it. Okay.
well, she gets it to you. That's the hardest part.
That's the hardest part. Yes. I was supposed to go to the air show and see the Blue Angels. Oh, that's a funny show. I think I saw is it the Red Arrows, the British one? or is that the American? I saw them. My dad used to be in the Air Force, so we went to all of these air shows back in the day. That was fun.
You said you were friends with Samantha for how long?
About 8 years,
Okay. And how long were you friends with Joey?
about 6 months.
How often would you say you communicated with Samantha?
Every other day, maybe.
Okay. And how often would you say that you communicated with Joey?
Every 3-4 days.
How about spending time with him, hanging out with him? How often would you hang out with Samantha?
About the same amount of times I hung around with Joey. They were usually together.
Same amount of time. What amount of time was that?
A couple times a week,
So what, 2-3 times a week?
maybe 2 times a week.
2 times?
Yeah.
And you'd see them both together?
Yes.
Did you ever hang out with either of them separately?
Yeah, I've hung out with Samantha separately,
How often?
just a couple times.
Within the month of like July 2024, had you hung out with her separately then?
I don't honestly remember.
How about with Joey? Did you hang out with him often, alone?
No, not too often. Maybe once or twice.
Any in that month of July of 24 that you recall?
I don't believe so.
Okay, thank you. All right, so when we left off yesterday, we had just
And that isn't available.
spoke about
yesterday's
your
video.
kind of initial conversations with law enforcement at that apartment, and then you agreed to go to the Appleton Police Department to give a further version of what took place. Do you remember that? Okay. Yeah, the microphone. If you like what you just did, if you say something and it doesn't pick it up, you can just feel free to repeat what you said.
Okay.
So is that correct then? That you went to the police department to?
Yes.
Okay. When you got to the Appleton Police Department, what did you say happened to Joey initially on July 18th, 2024?
What did I say happened to Joey?
Mhm.
God, I honestly don't remember.
Would it help refresh your recollection if I played a clip of your interview?
Yes.
So I have on Exhibit 1, it is entitled 3-Pfeffer version 2. It is a little over 3 minutes, I believe 3 minutes and 22 seconds. And it notes this first version. Now, is there a counter?
Jemima, like I told my last girlfriend, sometimes you have to wait and it'll be good. Or you'll be disappointed, but you still have to wait.
Is that just a orange
No,
shirt he's wearing?
he is a customer of the state. You can tell by his outfit that he is living on the taxpayer dollar.
Well, Boosh had asked, is he convicted or is that a Poor Teresa shirt? And I was thinking the same thing.
Again, I mean, there's a part of it missing, but I believe he's a convict.
Okay.
But again, there will be a little bit of video and interviews with him where you'll find out more about this lovely fella. And one thing I didn't know, that you can be fat and on meth. Oh, that's a spoiler.
Number that starts and ends, just so it's
I plan to play the entire video, but when I bring it up, I'll pause it and just note what's on the screen.
okay. And on the counter, is that the actual time or is it?
Boosh, you can't use irony with Jamie because she has
Yeah.
a
Well, it
mental
wasn't
disorder.
clear to me because once he said that, I was staring at it and I was like, it kind of looks like a weird T-shirt, but I wasn't sure.
Jamie, he has an orange T-shirt. He's not a Tennessee Volunteers fan.
He might be.
Yeah, he might be, but he has an orange T-shirt, and then these. It looks kind of like scrubs on top
Well,
of
yeah. Listen, just relax. It looks like a really terrible T-shirt.
it. Let's find out what's wrong with this fella.
It just started 000.
It starts at 000.
Okay. And just as a refresher for the jurors, there were separate exhibits that just had their own stickers. And that first one was a jump drive that has many things on that. And just to have clarity on your notes and the record, there might be times where I interrupt the prosecutor, which I apologize for. But just so as I'm jotting down notes, you're jotting down notes, we have some clarity in how that jump drive is defined or mapped out. And so he's saying this is a clip of an interview sometime later on the evening of July 18th, 2024 at Appleton PD, and you can describe it further before you play it.
I think it's a fair description. It's a clip of Mr. Pfeffer at the Appleton Police Department. I'm going to play it and then pause it real quickly, just so I can note the time.
Okay, well, why don't you just walk?
Okay. And I'll note that on the screen itself,
Oh,
it's a recording from a body camera. At the top right, it notes 2024 0718, and then the time 23:48:17. The clip is 3 minutes and 22 seconds long. I plan to play the entire thing. May I?
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay, well, why don't you just walk us through, let's just start.
I don't remember the times anymore.
Just the approximate is fine.
I don't even know what time it is now.
Let me think about this here. About guesstimate 9:15, something like that. I talked to my friend Samantha, and we were going to go over to her house and meet her and her boyfriend Joey. She was not home. She was in the car driving somewhere. I told her I'd meet her there in about an hour. My girlfriend and I would meet them there in about an hour. So we arrived at the apartment. The apartment door was unlocked. We walked in. Joey was laying in the middle of the kitchen floor, blood, out cold. And that's where everything gets a little fuzzy. I don't remember. Christy applied. She immediately, I told her to apply direct pressure immediately. Gave her some paper towel that was kept underneath the sink. I grabbed those. I gave them to her. I grabbed some towels and I gave them to her. I said, just put direct pressure on and keep him on his back and keep him comfortable. Does he have a pulse? She said, yes, but a weak one. She checked it. I called our mutual friend, Jeff, is a paramedic. So I called him immediately and I didn't get a hold of him. So I left him and I didn't leave him a voicemail. I sent him a quick text, Jeff, 911. This is an emergency. And then I called his neighbor, Chuck. Because I didn't see the wound. You know, I thought I was going to take him to the hospital. I mean, that was my intention. I thought it'd be faster than calling the ambulance. So Chuck didn't answer. I called his neighbor, Chuck, who I also know. Chuck did not answer as well. I gave him a text message, 911, I need, emergency, call me or whatever. Neither one of them called me back. So then I talked to Chris, I talked to Joy, kind of had gotten up but kind of like he was drunk. He got half-assed up. And he was stumbling around the kitchen real bad. And so I kind of grabbed him and put him right back down on the ground on the fluorescent test. They laid him flat and put the pressure back on it. And then I called 911, talked to the dispatcher. Christy, my girlfriend, she was holding direct pressure on him the whole time. I was on the phone with dispatcher. I went outside, opened up the door, the apartment outside, their props open, stood there with a flashlight, so I could get the officer's attention or the ambulance. And we went back in after the cops got there, and I saw they were doing CPR on him. That's all I know. Cops took us down there. Is he okay? Did he make it?
We don't know at this point. As I said, we don't know a whole lot. So that's why we're.
So that video clip.
Always. Fedorowski can probably weigh in here. It's not a Dutch angle they had chosen for that one. It's a bold choice to film the ceiling and then a little bit of the forehead of the man testifying in this interview. I don't know. Is it a film trick you would use in your videos, Fedorowski? You are way more into the techniques behind. I just put up a webcam and talk into that one. But maybe there's some symbolism in the way the tiles of the roof was, and it's kind of like watching one of those Polanski movies or whatever his name, the widow who banged a kid, that you have to look in the background to figure out what they're really meaning. Or if you ever watched Mulholland Drive, there's a lot of symbolism in that. I think they are trying something new. Jamie, did it work? Did you get a deeper understanding by watching the ceiling tiles?
Yeah, it was very, I mean, at first I was wondering, like, what are they filming? And then I saw his little head peeking. It was a very emotional moment.
Yeah, it was. But it's a choice. Isn't that what we say when it's a stupid choice?
Yeah. Did they just put like their body cam down on the table? Like, that's kind of dumb.
Yeah, I know what a Dutch angle is, but this was a different choice. I don't know if it has a name. Maybe it's a Portuguese flatback.
I love that he's giving you like, this is what it is.
And why is the witness box enclosed? Maybe they didn't take the vid precautions down yet.
Did you see that there's like a little hole? So it's like, also, what is, I don't understand.
Well, maybe it's an anti-attack defense. So
Maybe,
people can get to them.
maybe the vid is so stupid, it won't figure out how to get through the hole. I don't know.
I think it could also be if they are afraid someone is, so it's so people can't get to them.
I don't know.
It could be that as well. And this trial is from Appleton in Appleton. Where's Fox 11 covering, Jamie?
Wasn't it Is it Tennessee?
No, it's not
Was it
Tennessee. I said, except also move away, you stupid fucking. Oh. It's WLUK.
Wisconsin.
As I said, this is Wisconsin. Fox 11, Wisconsin. Thank you, Marissa. Maybe they are attempting a tired porcupine laying on its back angle. It could be to kind of raise awareness that you shouldn't feed milk to porcupines. I think that's why we're doing.
Giving milk to porcupines?
No, you don't give milk to porcupines. It'll ruin their stomach, Jamie. Stop giving.
How do you know? Oh my God.
Because I grew up in a very wooded area and we had a lot of porcupines. And when you're a kid, you're always told, "Oh, I'm going to put out some milk for the porcupines." But you shouldn't do that because the porcupines can't digest the milk. So we would leave out water and bread and stuff for them because porcupines are really good for your garden and all of that. So don't feed them milk, Jamie. They will dehydrate.
Well,
Just wait till Ralphie comes on. She's a veterinarian. She knows I'm right.
Yeah.
Appleton, that's familiar. We had a trial from there. Was that the river step guy?
Oh yeah, it was Nicholas Mew.
I think it's the same courtroom. Yes, Mew case. They like pork. I think they, well, they normally rummage through all kind of garbage, so that's good. Yes, for a better effect, tinted yellows to symbolize the dairy product vomit color. Fedorowski and I have worked it out. It's to raise awareness for the porcupine.
Is ended and now the court is turning back the lights.
And just so the court reporter knows, we're not requiring you to transcribe what's on the exhibit, and that will speak for itself. Go ahead.
Underhill Smelt Fry Fire Department. That's a cool cozy.
So, Mr. Pfeffer, is it fair to say that a good summary of the more or less first version you gave of what took place at the Appleton Police Department?
Yes.
Okay, now after that, is it true that you wanted to leave the police department?
Yes.
Did you start to leave the police department?
Yes.
Is it true that when you were on your way out of the police department, that you had some concerns specifically about Joey's killer?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Did you ever tell police that you were concerned about Joey's killer?
I don't remember.
When Your Honor, with that, I'd like.
Mary, how do you recognize an Audi? It has 4 zeros in the front and 1 behind the wheel.
So stupid.
Play another clip on
Oh,
the
maybe.
exhibit 1. It's titled
That joke,
"For
hard joke.
Pepper Concerns."
Timing of it, whether it's still that same evening of July 18th,
It's after this interview on the way out. It's in the same format where it's the entire clip.
and how long is the clip?
I can't remember the exact time, but it's less than a minute, around a minute.
Okay, well, you can queue it up and then you can identify the counter number and also the time.
We think he's a customer of the state, Marissa.
Yeah.
So they don't have a big color choice palette.
The last one you said was 23:48:17, so it's military time, but would be 11:48 p.m. at night and 17 seconds on the previous clip.
Correct.
All right, so whatever the military time is on this next clip, you can give it to the jury too, as you queue it up.
I will do that.
It just takes a little bit of.
Okay, sorry, it starts right away. So the military, it's the following day. It's now 3:09:01 on July 19th. So military time, 3 a.m., 3:09 a.m. The clip is 49 seconds long. I plan to play it in its entirety.
Normally we don't have any videos or showed any, and now we get all the videos. I like this case already. Imagine if Marissa hadn't jinxed it, so they only showed it on Court TV's website.
Do so now.
It just takes a little bit of
I
time.
can't think.
Again, we don't want to talk to you. We don't want to ask you anything.
I want to, I need time to think. I know what I want to say, but I don't know that
Just take a breath. Yeah, you're okay.
I want to go, but I want you to tell Christy where I am, or how to get a hold of me. She's my only concern. His killer is also a very big concern. Very big. And I want to. Fuck.
Now, with that, that clip has.
Medita, yes, military time is normal people speak. Yanks are just not so evolved that they figured out that there's not 2 times 12 hours in a day, but there is 24 hours. So that's why they call it military time.
Has ended. And I ask to turn the lights back on. Thank you. Now, so Mr. Pfeffer, do I understand it correctly that at this point you had told law enforcement that the defendant wasn't there?
Correct.
And now, as you're leaving the police department, you have concerns about Joey's killer.
Correct.
And killer was your words.
Yes.
Did you then tell law enforcement another version of what took place?
Yes.
What did you tell them?
I told them that Samantha was there.
What else did you tell them?
And that I told her to leave.
Did you ever tell law enforcement that Samantha looked at you and said, just tell the police he stabbed himself?
She did say that.
So you did say that as well?
Yes.
Okay. So starting.
Zach, it's way past 11. It's 1500 hours now.
At the beginning of what I guess would now be version 3, what did you tell law enforcement? Do you remember at all?
I don't recall.
Okay, so kind of like we've been doing, would it help if you saw a video
Yeah.
clip?
Yes, please.
So with that, Judge, I'd like to now play another video clip. It is entitled 5-Pfeffer version 3.
Judge, I'm going to object at this point. The witness just testified to what he told police in this version.
He also said he didn't remember.
Okay. The objection's overruled. We'll allow the defense to cross-examine on this third or fourth interview. The attorney, the prosecutor, and the witness should just slow down a little bit just so I get clarity on the segment of what time this started. He mentioned that he remembers some version of that, but then he did follow up and say he didn't remember everything, or the sentiments were expressed. So that's why I'm overruling the objection.
So with your permission, I'll proceed in the fashion I have. I'll start the video and then pause it and then note the specifics on the video itself.
Just give us the counter number or the time that this version is starting.
Correct.
Sadly, there's a lot of stuff missing in this case. That's why you should all go watch it on Court TV, except Jemima, who will then tomorrow sit and say, "Who's that? Why is he there? Why is he wearing yellow? Is that the one who did it? Who's that?"
Mhm.
Just like when Jamie is watching a movie.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, so the video started. I paused it. Now we are at that same day as the last clip, July 19th. It's now 3:19 a.m. and 18 seconds. This clip is 34 seconds long, and I intend to play the entire thing, and we'll do so now.
Okay, just wait a second.
That painting in the background, that's just pure depression painting.
Where are they at?
They are in an interrogation room at the police station.
Oh,
It's probably
Wow.
the room you can see there's like books and stuff in the background. It's probably where they interview kids. But that picture is just, oh, I'm feeling down.
it's an ugly painting.
And I love that the what do you call it, covering on the chairs are 1994 or thereabout.
3:19 and how many seconds?
Great.
18:18,
And how long is the clip?
34 seconds.
Okay, go ahead.
Oh, it's a Peter
I
A.
had 4 missed calls when I pulled into the parking lot from Samantha. Didn't think much of it. I just walked into the apartment, hit the buzzer. She buzzed me in. Walked into the apartment. Joey was laying on the linoleum in the kitchen. She looked at me dead in the eye. And she said, "Just tell the police he stabbed himself."
So now that you've reviewed that clip, does that the summary of what you said?
Yes.
And the woman behind you in that clip, is that Christy Cleland?
Yes.
Correct that before law enforcement got there, you and Christy spoke and kind of decided what you would tell law enforcement?
That's correct.
Now, out of all, or when you were going through that, did Sergeant Riddle ask you if something along the lines of, why didn't you ask Samantha what happened when you walk in?
Yeah, I believe so.
Did you tell Sergeant Riddle something along the lines of you didn't want Samantha to confess to you?
I don't recall that.
Kind of as we've been doing, would it help refresh your recollection if I played a clip of that?
Yes.
So with that in Exhibit 1, I have a clip called Pfeffer Confess.
And once again, if you can set it up with the counter number or the time.
That wouldn't be allowed in Danish court because that's their objective or their perception of what happens. It would be called video clip number 4 because now he just said, oh, Pfeffer confessed to this one. That wouldn't be allowed because that's prejudicing the jury.
So there's clarity in our notes.
Yep.
It's
So the
weird
counter
that they
number on
get
this
to
one,
record
it's a 34-second
play
video.
videos for
The
that.
time is again July 19th. It's at 3:39 a.m. and 48 seconds. I will play it in its entirety.
There, one of my first questions is probably gonna be like, Samantha, what the hell happened? What the hell happened? Even if she didn't,
You didn't even ask that, you didn't even ask
Not
that,
the way I did
I
it.
guess
I
the
wanna
one
know.
plan, I guess
she
the
didn't
one
say
plan.
anything.
No, she said, tell the cops to wait, stab himself. And I'm just gonna go off of what she said because I am who I am in the streets. And I just
In the
simply roll with it. I don't wanna know. I don't want her to confess to me. I don't want her to confess to Chrissy. I don't wanna know. Just, you told me this.
So that clip is now done. So you said you didn't want her to confess,
Yes.
and those were your words?
Yes.
Now, after all of that, now that's fair to say.
Again, I don't have. You should only get ads when you enter and leave. I don't have. So the rest of them is just YouTube getting paid for free. They should pay me more than $5 1,000 views.
Say that's 3 versions of the police at that point.
Yes. Yes.
Is it fair to say that even now, as we said, none of those are the complete truth?
Correct.
Because when you first got to that apartment,
What?
July 18th, around 9:46 p.m., and you walked up those steps, is it true that your first reaction when you opened that apartment door was you thought that Sam had stabbed Joey?
Yes.
You had the recording app on your phone, is that correct?
Yes.
And you said you stabbed and you stopped right there, is that correct?
I don't recall. I don't remember that.
Let's play the video.
Would it help if I played a clip that you had recorded on your phone?
Sure.
In the same we have been, I would like to play Pfeffer recording 1. It's a clip of the crime lab video, so the time is going to be before, so that exhibit that was played with Lisa Krieger yesterday morning. The clip of that exhibit.
And what's the duration of the clip? It's part of Exhibit 1.
It's not the entire thing. I'll know the specific time when I open it up.
Okay.
It's a 15-second clip. The timer on it starts at 21:47:15. I will.
Oh, this is why you should go to Court TV and watch the clips they have on Court TV later because there's a little. This is a fisheye cam, so they have tried to de-fisheye it so you can better see it. But security cams will have these wide angle shots to get as much as possible. So there's a. Marissa will share the link to the Court TV later, so you have something to do in the rest of the afternoon. But this is from when the 911 call starts.
play a 15-second clip.
Just going to go a little bit back, and because you can maybe see something in the top middle part of it.
Hospital.
It's a 15-second clip. The timer on it starts at 21:47:15. I will play it in its entirety, and it's from July 18th.
And for those who don't speak real clocks, that's 9:47 at night.
Of 2024.
Terry time is what?
21:47:15.
47 p.m. and 15 seconds.
Yes, sir, on July 18th of 2024.
Go ahead.
Oh my fucking God.
So upon hearing that, Mr. Pfeffer, does that refresh your memory?
I don't remember that, but that's my voice.
When you walked in, you said you stepped and you stopped in the middle of what sounds like stabbed. That's what you said?
Yeah.
That's what it sounds like, yeah.
Now, is it true that when you walked in there, it was actually you who suggested calling an ambulance?
Yes.
And you pretty much made that suggestion right away.
Yes.
Is that true? Is it also true that it was Miss Krebs who basically talked you out of that?
Yes.
And how did that go?
Something along the line where she said, no, it'll be all right, something like that.
Okay. Do you remember exactly what happened in that time frame?
No.
Would it help if I played the clip?
Sure.
Your Honor, with that, I'll play Pfeffer recording 2.
All right. And once again, put the military or regular time as a starting point and tell us how long the clip is.
In the clip in its entirety, this one starts at 21:47:24. It's a 17-second clip,
21, 47, and what?
24,
And how many seconds is the clip?
12, sorry. Right. I need new glasses, apparently 12 seconds. I'm going to play it in its entirety.
You stick. Oh my fucking God.
And I don't think it was in the morning.
All right, we need to call an ambulance.
Hold on, it's just right here.
So, were you able to hear that recording, Mr. Pfeffer?
Yes, I was.
At the end of it, do we hear a part that says, hold on, it's just right here?
Yes,
Whose voice is that?
that's Samantha's.
Samantha Krebs?
Yes,
So I understand it correctly that you actually wanted to call the ambulance.
yes,
And it was the defendant who talked you out of it.
yes.
Now, is it true that the defendant, Samantha Krebs, then said something along, well, do you remember what she said after that?
I don't remember.
Would it help if we played this clip further?
Just play it in its
You wanna- I move
entirety
to play
instead of
Pfeffer
this
recording
bullshit.
3.
I know, it's so annoying.
Starting time and the duration of the clip.
The starting time with this clip is 21:47:39. That is again on July 18th of 2024. This is a smaller clip. It's 4 seconds, and I'll play it in its entirety.
I have people listening. Keep them awake for this.
Joey, come on.
Did you hear how that clip began?
No, I didn't.
I have people listening. Keep them awake for this.
Joey, come on.
Did you hear that beginning of that clip?
Yes.
What did you hear?
I can't be sure. I can't make it out.
But when you got in that apartment, after you suggested calling the ambulance,
Different courts, different rules. Did she say keep him awake or stay away?
I couldn't make it out.
I have people listening. Keep them awake for this.
Joey, come on.
I think
Keep him
did you
awake.
hear that?
yeah,
beginning of
keep
that
him
clip?
awake
Yes.
for a while.
What did you hear?
I can't be sure. I can't make it out.
But when you got in that apartment, after you suggested,
This is a surveillance camera from where they were staying. Again, when we are done watching this witness, all of you go and give Court TV some love. I know I'm not always their biggest fan, but I just can't stream from their website because they can strike me and there's a shit ton of commercials. And so go watch all the other clips. They should be live tomorrow at 10 p.m. Eastern. The case should be streamed live again, and I'll be there. I'll be there. Ma, 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 ma. So you can go and watch all the clips. You have nothing else. You're gonna watch football. Your dad or your husband is gonna yell at the TV because back when he was playing, he could have made that seam route, and you're gonna sit there and think your fat ass could never run that fast. Shut up. So you put in your earplugs and you watch the clips on Court TV, so you are all ready to go tomorrow. Deal? Deal.
Sure.
Jamie, does your dad yell at the TV when Wisconsin
Oh.
plays?
Him, my brother. I'm a big fan too, so I scream.
Yeah. No, I think she said keep him awake, and that's why he said, Joey, wake up or do something. Yeah, well, I just ignore it if I don't know it.
Yeah, I mean, it could have been keep it away from him, keep him awake. I don't know. Couldn't really tell.
It's not outside, it's in the doorway. But again, go watch the videos because they de-fish-eyed it, so it's easier to see.
calling the ambulance, whose idea initially was it to leave? Hers or yours?
Mine.
Okay. And even after hearing that video, you still, say it was your idea for her to leave?
Yes, I believe so.
Now, before she left, did the defendant give you a theory as to what you should tell police?
She just said that tell the cops Joey stabbed himself.
Did she say anything about, what are we supposed to say, he fell on a knife?
Yes.
So those are two different things. When did she say one? When did she say the other?
I can't be sure. I don't remember. I honestly
fell
don't
on it?
remember.
Would it help if we played the clip?
Yeah.
So with that, I'll play
God
Pfeffer
damn.
recording 4.
Oh,
The
just
final
keep...
part of this section of the crime lab video.
Hey, some CPU.
Hey, Tom.
This video starts at 21:47:44
2 more.
from July 18th of 2024, and it's 9 seconds long. I'm going to play it in its entirety.
What are you supposed to say? You saw him at night? Hey.
I don't fucking know.
Did you hear that, Mr. Pepper?
Yes, I did.
What did you hear?
Samantha saying, what should I say? He fell on a knife?
And then what did you hear after that? Like, did you hear, was it you who said, I don't know?
Yes.
Where is Christy in all of this?
Just kneeling down and putting pressure on his wound.
Did you hear somebody saying, hey, in there as well?
Yes.
And who was that?
I don't know.
So with that, I'll play it again.
Did he say fucking whore?
What are you supposed to say? You saw him at night? Hey.
I don't fucking know.
Oh, fucking no.
Hear that at the end, the hey?
Yes, that was
It's
Christy.
very those
So
West
do I
Wisconsin
understand your
accents.
testimony correct, that the voice that suggested, what are we supposed to...
I thought she said, should I say he fell on it? I don't know, fucking whore. No, I don't fucking know.
I don't fucking know.
Put some cheese on it. I
Yep.
don't know why he turned Irish all of a sudden, but
Yeah.
he did.
Yeah, just
Say
slaps
he fell on a knife, that was the
sharp
defendant?
cheddar.
Yes,
And the hey, that was Christy?
yes.
And the voice who said, I don't fucking know, that was you? Now we're going to jump around a little bit on the timeline just
Jump
to make sure that we
around.
get everything.
Jump around, jump up.
Is it
jump up
correct
and
that
get
you were
down.
deleting things on your phone after law enforcement arrived?
Yes.
What were you deleting?
I was deleting things that may have led me to get in trouble.
Were those messages from Sam
Yes,
and messages from Joey?
among other things, yes.
What else did you delete?
Conversations I had with other people that may have been illegal in nature.
Incriminating.
Okay. But you didn't delete everything. I'm sorry, I didn't
No.
pick up your answer. Okay. And then as we saw, I believe it was yesterday, Sam, did Sam call again?
Yes,
After that initial call that we saw in the video yesterday?
I don't remember.
Do you remember handing your phone to a police officer?
Yes,
Do you remember telling Sam what you were doing?
yes.
What did you tell her?
I told her that the cops are now going to have my phone.
Now, let's go back as far as the timeline
Yeah.
goes to after you're at the Appleton Police Department.
No, this is court procedure. The jury's in the room. That's why the judge keeps saying, tell the jury when this is, because they're just going to get one file or one clip called Exhibit 1. And that's why he said, tell them where it is so they know where to go look for it.
Mhm.
Yeah, I think he was the dealer. That's why he was deleting stuff.
You've given
Yeah.
that third version where you said that the defendant said, just tell the police he stabbed himself. Once that's all done, was there a point in time when you and Christy were alone in the family room?
Yes,
Do you remember talking to Christy about what you did to help the defendant?
I don't remember.
Do you remember talking to Christy at all?
I do remember us being alone in the family room.
Okay, so with that, do you remember any of what you talked about with Christy?
I believe I said something like, we're going to tell the truth. We're going to come out and say that exactly what happened.
But you didn't say exactly what happened. Right?
Not up to that point.
Because, I mean, the video was the recording of what took place, correct?
Right.
Oh my God.
Now, when you spoke to, well, let's just go through it this way. Do you remember specifically what you told Christy in the family room when you were with her?
No.
Would it help to view the recording of that?
Yes.
You want to with that and movie play what's on Exhibit 1? It's 6, John and Christy at APD.
And you can give us a starting point time-wise?
Or this one is quiet, so I don't know if the court can, if the back's volume, but this one's a little bit quieter.
If you can control it on yours, that would help too.
Thank you.
Oh, this is good.
Okay, so I played it, now I'm backing it up, but turn up a little bit.
What's the time?
This is super weird. This is still the interrogation room with the Peter A. mantelpiece and chairs that
It's
looks
not
like
Peter A.
that's what Zach said. The chairs that
No.
look like they came from your grandma's bedroom. A couch that some of us guys have seen in certain videos, and a table that's just weird. And of course, some filth padding, because this is also the room where they interrogate kids. So they have the cards and couch, the grandma chairs, the Peter A. painting, and the child interrogation room all in one. But Jamie, I want you to look at the screen this time instead of making your breakfast.
Is now we're on July 19th, 2024. It's later in the morning. It's 4:15:20. The clip here, I believe, is 59 seconds long. And then I'll play it in its entirety.
You did good, baby. Everything. I just didn't want you to get caught. I don't think
I mean it.
They're snuggling up on that couch, these two fattos. And they're gonna talk because ain't no way this room is bugged, and we're whispering, so no one is gonna catch us on microphone. Just enjoy. I love stupid criminals.
I won't do anything different.
protected her the best I could.
I know you do.
I'm still trying, but they were gonna find out. My little hard case with my bitch in it.
Mm.
Is sitting on top of the back tire underneath the truck. Her bitch is inside the gas tank. So they'll probably find that.
Oh, it's not the stabber, it's his girlfriend. And yes, you did hear my hard case with my bitch inside it is on the top of the tire. There will be an explanation.
I played that clip in its entirety. Let's go through it. Do you remember the first thing now that you've watched that, Mr. Pfeffer, that you spoke to Christie about?
I still didn't hear it. The first part of that conversation, I didn't pick up.
It again?
Sure.
Okay.
You did good, baby. Everything. I just didn't want you to get caught.
I will do
I
it.
really love you.
I mean it. I won't do anything different.
I protected her the best I could.
I know you do.
I'm still trying, but they were gonna find out. My little hard case with my bitch in it.
Mm.
Is sitting on top of the back tire underneath the truck. Her bitch is inside the gas tank. So they'll probably find that.
Okay, I've played it again in its entirety for the second time. Did you hear the initial thing that you said to Christie?
I still didn't pick up on it.
I mean,
How did you
It's
feel
hard
about
to
how
hear.
Christie had handled herself?
It's really easy to hear. It's just, you did good, babe. That's what he's saying.
I mean, I heard parts of it, but like all of it, I couldn't really make
Yeah, and then he says, I tried to protect her. What state is it in? It's in Wisconsin, the same state Jamie is in. These people didn't kill anyone. These people came over after she allegedly did it. The one who's on trial.
And what she had told law enforcement?
I felt she handled herself good.
Before you spoke to law enforcement, did you and her speak about what to say?
Yes,
What did you say between the two of you?
I said, tell the police that nobody was there when we got there.
Now, after that, do you say something about, I tried to protect her the best I could?
Yes,
Who were you referring to when you made that statement?
is referring to Samantha. Yes,
Did you also make a statement about something about a hard case with a bitch in it?
yes.
What does that mean?
I had a little case that had my paraphernalia in it.
So in that phrasing, wait, when you say bitch, what is a bitch?
That's a slang street word for a pipe,
Okay, a pipe, what's that pipe
Listen.
used for?
smoking meth.
And you said what did you do with your pipe?
I put it on the back tire.
Okay, did you hide anybody else's pipe?
Yes, I hid Samantha's.
Did you hide any of Joey's things?
They call it a bitch.
Okay, so give me 1 sec.
Jamie, who do we call when we need to figure out what white trash is doing?
We call the bitch.
No, we don't call the bitch. We call Sue. Don't call her a bitch.
I just want to confirm.
I didn't know you could smoke meth. I thought you smoked crack.
You smoke meth, of course.
I thought you shut it up. That's why we need Sue to interpret all of this.
Yeah, like I didn't know there was
Just
really
take a look at
any other
those and see if you
way to
recognize.
snort
Feel
it.
free to take your time.
Sue needs to call her cousin and say, I need to be updated.
You're terrible.
Oh, then the audio really kicked in. What else would you do with it? Shoot
did
it
you
in your
think-
veins. I thought you shot meth in your veins. I don't do drugs,
Heroin
Jamie. I'm so
is,
vanilla that I think you snorted weed.
Stop it. I have never done any of this in my life, but I've seen, I mean, they always have
I know
pranks
you
when
smoke
they get
crack
arrested. Quit telling people that. 'Cause somebody's gonna believe you.
They do smoke crack cocaine. I watched
They do.
I watched the New Jack City, and that's crack cocaine.
Thank
And
you,
I can remember
anime.
when he's sitting there and cries because he starts using again because he was clean, and then he. I remember that scene.
Yeah, I've watched a lot of Intervention. That's why I know a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Other than that,
No, I don't know any people who does any of that. So, meth is the preferred choice of druggies in Wisconsin. Yeah, Jamie is the biggest street pharmaceutical in Wisconsin.
stop it.
Why do you think Iris went up there to meet with her? It's not a coincidence.
What? Excuse me.
And what is the
Oh,
first
Lord.
number on there? It's 113, right? Actually, before we get to that point, all of those pictures, do you recognize those pictures?
I recognize what's in the pictures.
What are those pictures of?
Paraphernalia.
Okay, and that's 113 through 116? I'm sorry, 113 through 115?
Yes,
How about 116? Do you recognize what's in 116?
that's a picture of my vehicle.
How about 117?
Of it.
Okay, are those all pictures of how those things looked that evening on July 18th, 2024?
Yes.
Your Honor, I asked to admit exhibits 113 to 117 and publish the same.
Any objection?
No, sir.
Okay, jurors can note in their notebooks, photo exhibits 113 through
I don't know
117 are
anything.
received. Go ahead, you can publish.
See, there you.
Yep,
I
I'm-
knew people were doing it.
I don't know anything about this. I'm too pure, Jamie.
Oh yeah, you're so innocent.
Switching back and forth between screens is wreaking havoc on my computer. 1 second. From current slide. There we go. Okay.
Then put it in a
So we
PDF.
have 113 up. Is that correct, Mr. Pfeffer?
Yes.
See on 113.
The back tire of my vehicle, and on top of the tire is a camouflage case that I put my paraphernalia in.
I wouldn't drive in the winter with these tires. There's absolutely no tire tracks on them.
Yeah, that's pretty bald.
That's I know we're supposed to look at the meth. The first thing I see is there's absolutely, and I know Wisconsin, they get a little snow now and again. I wouldn't
Yeah,
drive.
only a little.
Come on now, sell more meth so you can get some spare tires.
114. What do we see in 114?
That's a picture of the case opened up.
And what do we see inside?
Look at it.
My meth pipe.
Jesus. Is that like a close-up? Because
Torch,
that's
is that another word for a
huge.
lighter?
Yes.
15.
What the hell? Why is it red?
That's another meth pipe that I had hidden inside the gas
Only
tank.
the residue.
Whose meth pipe is that?
That was Samantha and Joey's.
Earlier you said it
Where,
was
they
Samantha.
put it in the gas tank? Oh my
Well, I
God.
mean, they share everything or shared everything, so, you know, he used it as much as she did, I guess.
How did you come to possess it?
It was laying on the floor in the living room, I believe. So I picked it up and got it out of the apartment before law enforcement showed up.
Nobody gave it to you?
No,
Do you see a substance on the pipe, a red substance?
What
yes.
does red mean,
Where that
Melissa?
substance came from?
Goodness.
Looking at it, I believe that's just burnt residue. I don't,
The red substance?
I'm colorblind, just so you know.
Okay. Do you see a difference between the pipe that's in Exhibit 15 and one that's in Exhibit 14? 114? And for the record, I'll note I'm flipping between the two photos in front of the jury.
Yes, I see the difference.
What difference do you see?
One is clear or white, the other one looks to be darker.
That darker color came to be on the one that's in Exhibit 115?
Or no, I don't.
Let's move to Exhibit 116. This is your car, you said?
Yes,
And how about 117?
that's another picture of my car.
Okay, thank you, sir.
That's a quick picture.
I pause just for 1 second while I switch between. Yeah.
Yes, methane. Well, there's two methanes and one Matthew. Matthew is the one who arrived with one of the methanes, and methane one is the one who is accused of stabulating her Matthew. So there's a lot of meth going around. Nanya knows her
So,
crack
Mr.
pipe.
Pfeffer, you testified previously that you had done all of this to protect Samantha.
Yes,
Did you have romantic feelings for her?
yes,
How long did you have those feelings?
Oh,
a few months.
and
You
you
had those
had a
feelings despite
girlfriend?
being there with Christy that evening?
Yes,
Hmm.
You remember leaving Samantha a voicemail on about May 2024 expressing those feelings?
yes.
What did that voicemail say?
I don't remember exactly.
Would it help if we played it?
Yeah,
Sure.
I'm learning a lot.
With that, I'll move Your Honor to play another exhibit on Exhibit 1. It's Pfeffer voicemail to Sam on May 21st, 2024. It's a voicemail, so there is no video component. I plan to play it in its entirety.
How many minutes or seconds is it?
It is short, 25 seconds.
Okay, you can do that to refresh his.
Isn't meth one of those that makes them horny like rabbits?
I don't know. I don't know.
I don't know anything, Jamie. That's why I have you here. You are a trained medical professional.
I am not in meth.
Well, that's a drug too, Jamie.
Yeah, but I don't do illegal drugs.
Oh, I'm sorry, when I clicked off, my computer was muted. I'm gonna start it over and unmute my computer.
Both of the people didn't get the memo that meth was.
I wanted to know if that made any sense at all, that I was feeling guilty about leaving with a different woman. It's very strange to me, but I'm serious about wanting you. And I hope you see that and can kind of tell. I really do. Have a great morning. Talk to you later, babe. Bye-bye.
Oh.
Now that you've heard that message, do you remember it?
Oh,
Yes,
Message to Sam?
yes.
Now I want to talk about what you did after you left the police department that morning of July 19th, okay?
Okay.
So how long did you,
Yeah,
I
I
guess we'll
thought
start
meth
before
was
that.
just
How
one
long
that
did you talk
keeps
to the
you
police
up.
after you started talking to them that evening of July 18th?
11 hours, I think, something like that.
Yeah, and I'm not asking you to have a stopwatch, but overnight?
Yes.
Okay. So when you were done with police that following morning, July 19th, do you remember where you went?
I believe we went to my mother's house.
And what did you do at your mother's house?
I went in and talked to her and told her what had happened.
And were you emotional when you spoke to your mom?
I was very emotional. Well, this whole thing has been just very emotional all over the place. It's just been very hard.
Do you remember what you told your mom?
No, not specifically. I don't.
Did you tell her the truth about what happened?
I believe so.
When you were at your mom's, did you and Christy both go?
Yes, but Christy stayed out in the car.
Okay. What did you do after you left your?
That's not nice. You want to bang your other meth friend, and then you spend the night with Christy in jail. Well, not in jail, but in an interrogation room, sleeping on a casting couch, and then you go home to your mom and you leave her out in the car. Come on, dude. Even I treat women better than that.
Mom's house.
I went to a friend's house where I believe Samantha would be.
Which friend?
His name is Jeff.
Do you know Jeff's last name?
No, I don't.
My name is Jeff.
Recall about what time you got to Jeff's house?
I don't remember.
Okay, do you know where Jeff lives?
Yes. He lives in the Veterans Buildings in Appleton.
Now, do I remember your testimony right that you said before you called 911, you called to Jeff and you said something along the lines of, "This is an emergency, call me right now." Do you remember that?
Yes,
Are we talking about the same Jeff?
yes,
Now you said you don't remember what time you got to Jeff's. Is that correct?
correct.
If I showed you a photo of you arriving there with a timestamp that was close to that time, would that maybe help refresh your memory?
Sure.
All right, so I'm going to show you two images. They're exhibits 38 and 39. I want you to just take a look at them specifically as to who is in them and then what time is in the upper right corner of those images. Feel free to just take a look. And then when you're done, I'll ask you some more questions, okay?
Okay.
Oh, see, now I see the handcuffs.
In the
so I
pictures,
would
is
have known.
Christy and my,
Wait till I ask questions. I just want you to take a look at them. See if do you recognize the people in those photos?
yes,
Okay, so let's look at both of them. Who are the people in those photos?
myself and Christy Cleveland.
Okay, and do you recognize the area that those photos are from?
Yes, they're from the side door of the apartment building that Jeffrey lives in.
Okay, and what time, actually, before I ask that, let me ask this. After looking at those photos, does that help you remember exactly when you got there?
Yes.
And so about what time did you get to Jeff's apartment?
11:30 a.m.
And how long did you stay there?
About 40 minutes.
Now, when you left, let me ask that a different way. Did you get anything while you were at that apartment?
Yes, I picked up a cell phone from Samantha.
And do you know, was that originally Samantha's phone or was that somebody else's?
It was Samantha's phone.
And what did you do with the information that was on that phone?
I deleted her iCloud information.
That's a good one.
Oh, I mean, I have some orange to celebrate.
Yeah, of course you have, Jamie. But you put out your Halloween accoutrement right after July 4th.
I did.
And you went to Starbucks every day saying, "Hey, when can I have my pumpkin spice chai macalata chocolate walker?"
Yep.
And they said, "Can you please
So
stop
ma'am,
coming here?"
calm down. It's not time yet. Yes.
Yeah.
Backed it up to the cloud and then deleted it
And why did you do that?
so I could put my iCloud information on the phone.
Did you tell Samantha about that?
No, I did not.
You didn't tell her about backing up the iCloud information?
Yeah, I did. I told her I backed up her contacts and all her other information so she could still get access to them.
Did she ask you to do that?
No, I just did it on my own.
Did you communicate with her about that?
Yes.
Do you remember what you told her?
No, not specifically.
Would it help if I showed you the messages that you communicated with Samantha on about that phone?
Yes.
The bailiff hand me the last exhibit that he reviewed.
Oh, sure, yeah. Yeah, good idea.
Orange and black is pretty popular high school colors. That's for sure.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I won $4 from the
You said
Powerball,
it would help you if I
guys,
showed you.
Yes.
by the way.
Well,
$4.
Colorado Mountain Girl won a box of chocolate
Mm.
and a book. Hey, look who's back. Back again. Sebastian's back. Tell a friend. Look who's back.
Sebastian.
Back. Look who's back. We should get Sebastian to meet up with me and Dave at the boat and get drunk.
Oh my God, that would be so fun.
Yeah, and mess. Wine is all. Pernilla. Oh, we can't bring Pernilla. She's Swedish.
Okay, so it's just like we've been doing, Mr. Pepper. What I'd like you to do is I'm going to hand you exhibits. They're 108, 109, 110, 111, and 112. I just want you to take a look at these. And once you've looked at them, I'll ask you some more questions, okay?
Okay.
Okay, when I come up there, I'll probably grab the other ones that you have. Well, actually, strike that. I'll leave them with you.
Well, Marissa, you live in a place where your $150 is probably the same as Jamie's $4 is in Wisconsin. It's
Well, it's
far
so funny because they trick you. Because I'll buy my ticket online, so they email you when you win. So all you see is you're a winner, and then you have to click on it, and then it tells you.
Yeah,
was like,
and then you get,
oh
I'm gonna
boy.
get a Cybertruck, I'm gonna get a new house, and $4. Well, fuck it, I don't even
No.
get postage enough to send out for catalog about Cybertrucks.
I know, I was laughing. I was like, oh, $4. Well, I can buy another ticket, I guess. Whatever.
Pumpkin spice lattes for all of Marissa's winners. Yeah, she went to Dunkin' and spent it all on pumpkin spice. Yeah, it's
I win
Dunkin'.
more
She
on
always.
scratch offs than I do the actual lottery anyway.
I need to play because we have 545 million Danish in the pot next month. I never pay till it gets over 500 million because that's when it get drawn. I never win, but I only play when it's above 500.
Yeah, I'm bougie like that too. It has to be a certain amount.
Yeah, because you feel, oh, now I have a chance. No, you don't. You have more. Is it 2 or 3 times more likely that you're struck by lightning twice than winning one of these Powerballs?
Something like that.
Did y'all summarize your conversation with Samantha?
Yes.
Okay, Your Honor, with that, I move to admit 108 to 112 and publish the same in series.
Exhibits 108 and 112, any objection?
No.
All right, those jurors, those exhibits 108 through 112 are received and may be published and presented to the jury.
That'll begin with 108. It's kind of hard to read. Can you read what that says, Mr. Pepper?
No.
I need your email sending your contacts.
We're moving along to 109.
He spells worse than I do, Marissa. Yell at him too. Why you are?
I need
9.
email, send your
And I'd like to
contacts.
focus on the green bubble. Who's the green one from at the very top?
From Jeff Hayes.
But what the email address that's been sent to you, what's that email address?
That's Samantha's email.
And then those other 2 bubbles, fair to say those indicate calls?
Yes.
Okay, so let's move on to 110. What does 110 show us?
It shows the message that she wanted her phone back, and I said that her phone was gone permanently.
Again, that message, the green one, is from Jeff Hayes, is that right?
Correct.
So is it correct then, do I understand it right, that you're communicating with Samantha, but using Jeff Hayes's phone?
I don't know if he has a deal because we didn't get the first part of the interview, and I don't think the first part is on the Court TV website either. So that's the bad part about them not streaming it to YouTube. They cut it up and put it on their website because when they do their show, they talk all over it. They put in their commercial breaks. That's why I don't stream from their website. Yeah, it's and again, how are all these crackheads having iPhones? I don't have an iPhone. Well, that's because iPhones are shit. But I've been poor. I make sure that I have. How can they get minutes and stuff like that? Because
Well, they have all these plans nowadays that are like $20 a month, but you get like a refurbished crappy phone, I think. And then you just keep you can get an iPhone cheap if it's like super out of date.
yeah. Mass, it started Thursday afternoon and then Friday, but it was only shown on the website because of the shitty Adelson case. So we're going to pick it up tomorrow.
Yes.
And what did you mean by your phone's gone permanently?
That I had destroyed her phone, gotten rid of it.
Let's move to 111. The blue box is you, is that correct?
Yes.
What do you tell Samantha here?
That I backed up her photos and contacts and that I can get those to her tomorrow. And then she replied, I can't get into my email unless I get a code sent to that phone.
And when did that take place?
On July 20.
Is there a reason why you deleted this phone for Samantha and she did not?
Because I had the phone.
Do you remember telling police anything about her not knowing how to do a complete job?
Yeah, something like that, yes.
Do you remember what you told them?
That she didn't know how to do a complete wipe.
You did it for her?
Yes.
So I'm going to move to Exhibit 112 then. And this is the final one of this series. What does 112 tell us? It's the same as you. Is that the same as what you have in front of you?
Thank you, Marissa. So if you are not on
Yes,
the
I remember
Discord, another reason to join the Discord, because Marissa is always doing all of her homework now that Jemima has said she doesn't want to do homework anymore, and is eating her pumpkin spice latte donut. There will be a folder with whatever Marissa can find, and you can go and read up on it so you're ready for tomorrow, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's a technicality. Come on now.
What does this one say?
Says, if she can't get in there, remember my new password, then I can't have any of my contacts, stating the fact that she wouldn't be able to retrieve any of her contacts.
So that process of backing up the phone, who did you do that for?
I did that for Samantha.
Did you do that to protect her further?
No, I did it to back her stuff up. I mean, that's what you do.
You would wipe things that were on that phone from the time that Joy was stabbed, right?
Yes.
In deleting that, did you intend to help Samantha?
In doing that?
Yes, in wiping the phone.
Not really. There wasn't anything there to incriminating.
Donut holes. Sorry.
Yeah.
Then I guess I don't understand, why would you wipe it at all?
Thank you, Nikki.
You have to wipe the phone out and reset the iCloud so I could put my iCloud information in there and use the phone. You have to do that before you can do that.
Or was it your intention that in doing that, you would have destroyed anything that Samantha would have had on that phone?
Negative. When you back something up to the cloud, you're preserving it, you're saving it.
Yeah. But when you preserved it and you saved it for Samantha.
Well, yes.
Okay, thank you very much. I have no further questions.
Okay, and we're going to take our first break then. So we're about any kind of smiling or smirking. So again, back on the record, Steve versus Samantha Krebs. One other issue I want to address before we get back to the witness, at least the court to some extent, but the staff to some extent too. Once again, counsel, we need defense counsel in particular to talk to your client about the shaking of the head or movements during testimony, or even any kind of smiling or smirking. So that cannot continue in any fashion, even if it's slight or more pronounced. Once again, with the case, the Norwood case, that could open the door to witnesses commenting on the defendant's demeanor on the stand. It could even open the door to the prosecution commenting on the defendant's demeanor. So that needs to stop. Do you understand that, Ms. Krebs? This is not an event where the referees or somebody is looking at the people in the crowd or the audience and responding to them, whether they're shaking their head or smiling or smirking. Not allowing the prosecution table or their officers to make any reaction either. So it goes both ways, but your behavior has been noticeable. It was earlier on in the process. It's come up during this present witness. It needs to stop. Do you understand that? Yes, sir. Okay.
Again, how can you be this fat if you're on meth?
Maybe it's their choice of what they do eat when they do eat.
She has more neck rolls than I do. Maybe she has the good commissary, like Sarah Boone, so it's all Twinkies.
Oh yeah, that's true. I mean, how long has she been in jail? I mean,
this happened in 23, 24, so it's not that long.
Yeah, she's had some time though.
Yeah, but you don't bulk up 100 pounds pounds in prison.
I feel like you can.
No, that's why I don't understand, because normally when I see meth people, they're skinny and they're wiry. So she looks like she could fight Kate Peters and come to a standstill with her.
Thank you.
See, if he came in like that, I would have known right off the bat. But look at
Yeah,
him.
because it said across the back prison.
Yeah.
Even you could decipher that. Plus, he was in handcuffs.
All right.
Well, yeah, I didn't see the
before we bring
handcuffs until
jurors back
later
out,
on.
back on the record on State versus Samantha Krebs. Mr. Pfeffer, your questioning now is going to be from Ms. Rock, so you can direct your attention her way. And once again, I need to caution you, listen to the question, keep your answers within the scope of the question. If the attorney.
But again, they figured out how not to look like tweakers. You have to be a high-functioning addict to sit and say, oh, I know we're all dancing with the dragon right now, but remember, you have to get your 2,000 calories a day, everyone. Everyone have their donuts. Okay, let's jump, 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 jump. Aren't they just... Jamie,
Maybe she wasn't.
can you go try some meth and then you can tell me what it's like?
No, I'm not gonna go on a meth diet, please. No. I
Jamie-
like my teeth, and I like my junkiness.
Why can you be a severe alcoholic like Sarah Boone and be that skinny? Because they don't eat when they drink that much. They are actually... a lot of alcoholics are very skinny if they are constantly alcoholic. It's those who gets on and off the wagon all the time, they'll be fat. See her before picture, she looks different.
Yeah, I don't know what she looked like before.
Yeah, and they have bad teeth, so they'll have to drink a lot of smoothies and stuff like that.
Attorneys want more than just outside the scope of the question. They'll ask you follow-up questions. You're not to volunteer anything extra beyond the scope of the question. You understand that?
Yes, Judge.
And do your best to stay near the mic. We appreciate those efforts. And
this-
any other issues before we bring the jury back out from the state?
No, sir, thank you.
The defense?
Nothing.
Okay, we'll bring the jury back out.
Oh, I remember Rob Ford. He was a big guy. No, I grew up with a lot of parents to my friends who drank a lot, and they were skinny as fuck because they were just drinking, getting all their calories through their drink, so they never ate.
Yeah, I've seen both sides. Yeah, like either they have a big old beer belly or
14,
they're super
all
skinny.
14 jurors are back in court. We'll have the deputy slide back next to the bailiff.
Yeah, they always have the
And,
skinny
when
alcoholics.
we left off, the prosecutor
Skinny leg.
passed the witness, so they've completed their direct examination of John Pfeffer. Ms. Rock, the defense counsel, will ask you questions now. Mr. Pfeffer, once again, do your best, listen to the scope of the question. If you have any trouble understanding the question, she can restate that, but you to limit your answers to within the scope of the question. Do you understand that?
Yes, Judge.
Okay, go ahead, Ms. Rock. Thank you.
Thank you. Mr. Pfeffer, I want to make sure that we're all very clear on something right off the bat. As you sit here today, you do not know what occurred in apartment 5 on July 18th of 2024 before you arrived there. Is that correct?
That's correct.
And when you first spoke to police on July 18th of 2024, when you were outside of apartment 5, you did not know what happened in that apartment prior to you arriving there. Correct. And when you spoke to police for the first time at the sheriff's department on the night of July 18th of 2020.
Jamie, what's the sunflower state?
I don't know. It's a sunflower state.
I know sunflowers was something that every influencer was running around in naked like 3 years ago on Instagram. But the sunflower
Kansas.
state. Nebraska.
Kansas.
Nebraska.
Oh,
That's
I
Nebraska.
said Kansas.
Well, he says Nebraska question mark. What the hell?
Oh,
Rianne, she got it's
Google
Sunday
it.
and this is the what the mouth on her on a Sunday?
what's his name? Oh boy.
Someone is a
Yes,
little
I watch a lot of intervention.
Brandon just enters chat and Rhiannon just goes, "What's his name, me fucker?" That's well, oh my. Kansas is known as the sunflower state because the sunflower is its official state flower and it's a symbol of the state's resilience, beauty, and strength. Thank you, oh
I
snap,
do
Sharon.
love sunflowers. Sunflowers are beautiful. When they have the sunflower fields. Oh my God. Okay.
I'm blaming Brandon.
Blame Brandon for everything.
Rhiannon is normally, hey, I'm hanging out with my grandchildren today. I'm coming back listening later. Have a great day. Hey, me fucker. I think that's a Scottish way to say an endearment. But this guy is Mr. Pfeffer. MG did what? MG is sleeping. You got him drunk last night. He streamed for like 8 hours last night. It was crazy.
Lord.
24, you did not know what happened in apartment 5 prior to you arriving there, correct?
Correct.
And when you spoke to law enforcement, when you were in the room with Christy Cleland, you did not know what occurred in apartment 5 on July 18th of 2024 prior to you arriving there. And when you spoke with law enforcement on the day that you went to retrieve your cell phone, you did not know what occurred in
Always go lies, fun size. You can go back later.
apartment 5 on July 18th of 2024 prior to your arrival. You do not know whether Joey's wound was self-inflicted.
Correct.
Now, I want to talk a bit
With
about
that,
your relationship with Samantha Krebs. You said that you've known her for about 8 to 10 years, is that correct?
Something like that, yes.
And you testified that around the time frame of July 2024, your relationship was to the point where you would converse about every other day.
Correct.
How long had that type of like frequent contact been in place for?
I don't know, a couple months.
And you had known Joey Carnot for about 6 months, is that correct?
Yes,
And you met him through your relationship with Sam?
correct.
And you essentially spent almost as much time with Joey because Joey and Samantha were always together.
Correct.
And you knew that Joey and Samantha were engaged?
Yes.
And were you aware that they had recently set a wedding date?
I was not aware.
Thank you, Marissa. Oh, they were recently engaged and had set a wedding date. I love it when two people look deep in each other's eyes over the glowing meth pipe and says, I love you like I love you more than I loved my teeth. That's why I don't have them anymore. You want to marry me? I can get you a ring. I'm just gonna rub it. See you in 4 to 6.
Oh my God.
That.
And you had talked a bit about how you had some romantic interest for Samantha, is that correct?
Correct.
And that those feelings had developed just a few months before July of 2024, is that right?
Correct.
And you were aware that Samantha did not have those same feelings for you.
Correct.
She was dedicated to her relationship with Joey.
She was.
She's dedicated.
Would you have
Oh.
described yourself as being friends with Joey?
Yes.
And again, you spent frequent time with both him and Samantha.
Correct.
You were aware that Samantha struggled with some addiction issues.
Yes.
You were aware that Joey struggled with some addiction issues.
Yes.
You yourself struggle with addiction. And your issues relating to addiction or surrounding it, that's some of what your friendship with Samantha is based off of. Is that correct?
Correct.
You and Samantha would often hang out together to do drugs.
Yes.
And Joey would often be there during those times as well.
Yes.
And the three of you would partake in doing drugs.
Yes.
And the drug of choice between the three of you was methamphetamine.
Correct.
And when you actually were going over to apartment 5 on the night of July 18th of 2024, you were going over with the intent to use methamphetamine.
Correct.
And you believe that Samantha would be using as well.
Yes.
And same with Joey.
Yes.
Prior to going to the apartment that night, had you already consumed methamphetamine?
No.
I'll be back.
Talking a bit more about your relationship with Sam and Joey, spending time with them together, you would see how they'd be able to interact with one another, correct?
Yes.
Did you ever witness any physical arguments between the two of them?
Yes.
Physical altercations?
Yes.
And those altercations that you had witnessed, was it Samantha being physical?
It was both of them.
And they would argue about things.
Yes.
And this would be more so when they were under the influence of a controlled substance.
Yes.
And were there times, or let me ask, you were aware of some mental health issues, is that correct?
Correct.
that Joey Carnot had suffered from?
Yes.
And were there occasions where you witnessed Joey going through some type of mental state?
Yes.
Can you describe for us what you've witnessed?
He was very erratic, and he would yell and kind of stomp around the apartment, and he would just be kind of difficult to deal with.
Did you ever witness Joey Carnot being delusional?
Yes.
Did you ever witness Joey Carnot hallucinating? No. And were you aware of whether he was prescribed any medications?
Yes, he was.
And around the incident, so July 18th of 2024, were you aware of whether he was taking those medications?
My understanding was he was off his meds at that time.
Now, talking about July 18th of 2024, at what point in that day, if you recall, did you make plans to go to apartment 5?
I'm sorry, at what time?
When throughout the day did those plans develop?
In the evening.
And how did they come about?
Well, basically, I wanted to get high, and so I called Samantha to see if she could help me out.
And tell us what you mean by help you out.
If she had anything that would get me high.
And she did.
Yes,
And so she had invited you to come to apartment 5.
correct,
And she told you that Joey would be there as well.
correct,
And the 3 of you made plans essentially to hang out
correct,
and consume methamphetamine.
correct.
How did Christy become a part of those plans?
Christy was hanging out with me at the time, and I just brought her with.
It's true that Christy's also suffered from addiction issues,
Yes,
and she was going to go with the intent of also consuming methamphetamine.
correct,
Christy was somebody that you were in an off again, on again relationship,
yes,
romantically.
yes,
So the plans to go to apartment 5 on the evening of July 18th of 2024 developed between you and Samantha,
yes,
and she invited you to come over to the apartment.
correct.
Did she have an idea as to when you were going to be arriving?
Calls for speculation.
Can you restate the question?
Absolutely. Did you tell Samantha when you believed you would get to the apartment?
Yes,
And what time did you believe you would get there?
sometime after 10 o'clock, I believe it was.
And what time, if you recall, did you actually arrive?
About 8:30, 8:40, something like that. Or I'm sorry, 9:30, 9:40, somewhere in there.
9:30, 9:40 p.m., correct?
Correct.
And you arrived at the apartment with Christy.
Yes,
And it was your understanding that when you went inside, both Samantha and Joey would be there.
correct.
When you are walking up to the apartment, are you bringing your meth pipe with you?
Yes,
And that was because, again, your plan was to consume meth.
correct.
You talked about having 4 missed calls when you arrived that evening. Do you know when you had received those calls?
They all came in the previous 10 minutes to arriving at the apartment.
And when you had spoken with Samantha earlier to make the plans to go to that apartment, do you recall if that was by like written message or whether it was by some type of phone call?
I don't remember.
Do you recall being under the belief that anything would be unusual when you arrived at the apartment?
You restate the question?
Did you have any reason to think that that you would be walking in on something when you arrived at the apartment that night?
No.
Now, we've heard snippets of this audio recording that your phone took. Do you recall hearing some of that?
Yes.
Have you ever heard the entire recording?
No.
All that you've gotten to hear are these little clips that the prosecutor chose to play for you. Is that right?
Correct.
And you, in
Hi,
fact,
Jamie.
weren't aware that your phone was even making this recording.
Correct.
Now, we've heard, Mr. Pfeffer, about how you've told multiple stories about what you walked in on that night, right?
Correct.
And you are the one who made the decision to tell those multiple stories.
Correct.
You didn't do so because anybody told you to.
Correct.
Specifically, you didn't do so because Samantha told you to.
Correct.
And you didn't do so because she asked you to help her.
No.
You chose to help her.
Correct.
And in doing so, you also believe that you were helping yourself.
I don't think that was a factor.
You just really wanted to look out for her.
Yes.
I think I don't. My brother went to Long Island once. Well, he went to school in Long Island. You might gone to school with him. But I know we have a few people in that area.
Now, as you sit here today, do you recall specifically what was said when you first walked into the apartment?
I don't recall specifically and exactly what was all said when I walked to the apartment, just what has been played for me on, the audio tapes.
So your memory at this time is based off of what you've heard earlier.
Yes,
Do you recall at some point when you initially walk in asking Samantha if she had gotten the stuff out?
I don't remember that.
You were aware that there were drugs in the apartment.
Yes,
Were you aware that Samantha was on supervision?
yes,
And you yourself were on supervision, correct?
yes,
And you also knew that Christy was on supervision.
yes,
And when you're on supervision, you have to report any and all police contact.
yes,
And if, knowing that you were on supervision this evening, you knew that if police were contacted, that was going to be reported to your agent.
yes,
And you had been suffering from addiction at that time.
yes,
You had been using on and off.
yes,
And the same for Samantha. You knew that any police contact she had would have to be reported to her agent.
yes,
And you were aware that she had been using on and off.
yes,
When you first walked into the apartment, you said that you saw Joey laying on the ground, correct?
correct.
And he's a good friend of yours.
I thought so, yes,
And you saw some blood, is that right?
yes,
But at that time, you did not know how serious the wound was.
correct.
And in fact, at that time, you didn't know if there was a wound.
Yeah, there wasn't a lot of blood around the chest, so I didn't know.
You said that Chrissy, when she walked in, she went to assist Joey, is that right?
Correct.
And when you walked in, where was Samantha?
When we first walked in, she was standing above Joey, kind of, I don't remember if she was kneeling down or standing up, but she was by Joey.
She was assisting him.
Yes,
And she had some paper towel out already.
yes,
And she was applying pressure to Joey's wound.
I believe so, yes,
And she was the one who showed you where the wound was.
yes.
And at that point in time, did you see any weapon?
I don't remember when I noticed, but I noticed a knife on the floor.
And this was something that you picked up
Yes, I picked it up.
and you put it in the sink
Yes,
and you wiped it off.
no,
You never wiped it off?
no,
Do you recall telling police that you wiped it off?
no.
Why did you pick up the knife?
Well, because Joey had kind of come to for a minute and started flailing. He stood up, he actually stood up and started throwing his arms around, was kind of stumbling around, and I didn't want him to pick up the knife again. So I picked it up and put it in the sink, just took it off the floor.
Did anybody ask you to pick up the knife?
No,
And what you just told us about why you picked up the knife, that is what you've told law enforcement in the past, correct?
yes,
You are the one that told Samantha to leave.
yes,
You did so because you were concerned about her supervision status
in part, yes,
and because you were aware that there were drugs in the residence.
yes,
You were aware that she had been using,
yes,
and you also walked in to Joey bleeding.
Yeah.
And it's your belief that in a situation like that, a fiance is always a suspect,
correct,
always the first suspect,
yes,
no matter what the actual circumstances are.
right,
And again, Samantha is your friend and you wanted to protect her.
yes,
She never asked you to protect her.
no,
You told her to leave
yes,
and she did.
yes.
Before she left, do you recall her getting anything from the apartment?
Her purse,
And then she left.
yes.
Did you know where she was going?
She didn't tell me, but I had an idea.
You never told her where to go?
No.
After she leaves, you're looking through the apartment, correct?
Yes,
And at some point you locate a meth pipe
yes,
and you decide to bring that to your car.
yes,
Samantha never asked you to do that.
no,
She never told you where this meth pipe was.
no,
It's something you came across.
correct,
You brought it to your car and we saw the photographs, correct?
correct,
And you in fact don't know whether that was just Samantha's pipe or Joey's pipe or both.
correct,
But oftentimes you would see them using the same items.
yes,
And when you brought that pipe that you found out to your car, you also brought your meth pipe back out there.
yes.
And you did this before you called law enforcement.
I don't remember if I did it before or after I called.
Do you recall how many times you walked out to your vehicle?
No, I don't recall.
You were concerned about,
This is a case out of Wisconsin where Samantha Krebs is accused of stabulating her fiance in the chest and then running away. We got into it a little late because it's only been shown on Court TV's website. So this is her. I don't know if he was her dealer, but he he came over there for a reason and knew both of them because they all are addicts. So he's testified about how he loved her and how he tried to protect her, and yeah, that's about it. This is the only part of the trial that's on YouTube, but there are more clips on Court TV, and tomorrow at 10 p.m. 10 a.m. Sorry, it's gonna be live again, and we're gonna cover it.
Any items of paraphernalia being located in the house when police arrived.
Yes.
And you were concerned about any physical drugs being located in the apartment when police arrived.
Yes.
And you wanted to do what you could to make sure those items were out before police arrived.
Yes.
And you did that to protect Samantha
Yes.
and to an extent yourself,
That's correct.
and also to protect Christy. At some point, we've heard that you contact Jeff, is that correct?
I tried.
And why did you try to contact Jeff?
He was a medic in the military and had training. And at the time, I didn't think that Joey's wound was that severe. There just wasn't that much blood. So I figured I'd call Jeff and find out where he was and, have him come over if he was close by.
And that's because it would have been better to have somebody who is a friend help with the situation versus getting police involved.
Correct.
And Jeff didn't answer,
Correct.
and you sent him a text message.
Yes.
He didn't answer that either
Right.
for quite some time.
Yeah.
And after Jeff doesn't answer, you call somebody else, correct?
Yes.
Who's that?
His neighbor, Chuck,
Why was that call made?
because he lived right down the hall from Jeff and they knew each other, and I could have Chuck go and knock on Jeff's door and see if he was home or awake.
Chuck never answered.
Correct.
And so then you place a call to 911.
Correct.
When you contacted Jeff, was your
Yeah, let me
intention
Jeff.
to get him to help protect Samantha?
No,
It was to not get the police involved.
it was to get medical attention for Joey.
And Samantha never asked you to contact Jeff.
No.
Well, you can lead on cross.
You testified previously about the 911 call that you placed. Do you recall that?
Yes.
And you testified how when you walked into the apartment, you suggested calling 911.
Yes.
And your testimony is that Samantha talked you out of calling the ambulance right away.
Yes.
Did she ask you not to call the ambulance?
I think she said something to the effect of, no, don't call yet.
And do you know whether she was saying that to you?
Yeah, she was saying it to me.
And no, don't call yet. That's what you heard on the recording.
Something like that, yeah.
And that's why you believe she said that.
Yes.
And if the recording said, no, just hold on, do you think that would be accurate?
Yes.
And if the recording said, no, just hold on, it's right here, do you think that would be accurate?
Yes.
And you don't know whether that statement was directed towards you or towards Christy, is that correct?
Correct.
And at that point in time, if you're thinking of calling 911, Christy's down rendering aid to Jeff.
Brendan, it's because Marissa yells at me every time I squint to try and read on my other screen. So I put them on. So now Marissa will not be yelling at me. You know she will. She will just yell about something else. Oh, your glasses are ugly.
Joey,
Yes.
which is what Samantha was doing.
Yes.
So when somebody is saying, no, just hold on, it's right here, you don't really know the context of that statement.
Right.
It's at that point in time where you ask Samantha if she's got everything out.
Yes.
And that actually wasn't one of the clips that you heard today, is that right?
Correct.
But that occurred.
Yes.
And in response to that, Samantha tells you, no, I've got to go get, and something of that nature, correct?
Yeah, something like that.
And we actually heard that statement played for you.
Yes.
But the statement where you ask her if everything else is out, you never got to hear that, correct?
Correct.
But you know that you said that.
Yes.
And that's because, again, you're looking out for Samantha.
Yes.
She never told you first that she had to go get stuff out of the apartment.
No.
She responded to a question that you asked.
Yes.
When you make the 911 call, Samantha is gone. Is that correct?
I don't remember if she had already left or was getting stuff, her purse and stuff to get ready to leave. I don't remember.
And when you make the 911 call, you tell the dispatcher that when you arrived, nobody else was present.
Correct.
you are the one who decided to make that statement.
Yes.
Samantha never told you to make that statement.
No.
Samantha never asked you to make that statement.
No.
Samantha,
Well, it can be as in Russia, for example, you will be in a cage when you're in court. Middle Eastern countries have that as well. It could also be to protect you, so because people might try and delete you. This, because you can see the thick cutout over here, it doesn't look like a normal plexiglass. It looks like this is way thicker than just plexiglass. So I think this could be some way to protect them, maybe, so you don't have them attacking each other. I don't think this is COOF prevention.
you never had a conversation with Samantha where you told her you were going to make that statement.
I did.
When was that?
Well, before she left.
You told her that you would tell police she wasn't there.
I believe so.
And so on that 911 call, that's what you do.
Yes.
And you continue with that version of Samantha wasn't there when police first arrive.
Yes.
And you told Christy to tell police that Samantha wasn't there.
Correct.
And again, that was all of your own accord.
Correct.
You told the dispatcher that you believe Samantha was at a friend's house.
Correct.
Samantha never asked you to tell the dispatcher that.
No.
You also told police that you thought she was at a friend's house.
Yes.
Samantha never asked you to tell police that.
No.
Yeah, that's stupid in my opinion.
When you are first at the police department speaking with officers, we know that you continue to say that Samantha was not there, correct?
Correct.
And at this point in time, you have only admitted to Joey having been at the apartment when you arrived, and you and Christy walking in together.
Yes.
And you were adamant up to that point that nobody else had been there.
Correct.
And we saw a clip being played where you were in a hallway at the police department. Do you recall that?
Yes.
And you were essentially on your way out of the police station.
Yes.
You had been there for quite some time.
Yes.
You were pretty emotional.
Very.
You were stressed out.
Big time.
You walked in on something pretty traumatic.
Yes.
You were concerned about drugs being located.
Yes.
You were concerned about having been using in the days leading up to this.
Correct.
You had those same concerns about Samantha.
Yes.
You had those same concerns about Christy.
Yes.
And in addition to that, you're diabetic
Yes.
and you were experiencing some issues with your diabetes, correct?
Yes.
Having some blood sugar issues.
Yes.
You're at the police department for quite a period of time before that clip where you're almost walking out.
Yes.
And it's when you are in that hallway that you make this comment that you have concerns about Joey's killer.
Yes.
And to be clear, at that point in time, you had no idea what happened to Joey.
Correct.
And at that time, you knew that it was just you and Christy that were put in that apartment with Joey.
Yes.
You knew that you were a suspect.
Yes.
You knew that you were involved
Yes.
and you were concerned about that.
Yes.
When you make those comments about being concerned, you were also concerned about where Christy was. Is that right?
Yes.
You wanted her to leave with you
Yes.
and you didn't know if that was going to happen.
Correct.
You kept asking if that would happen
Yes.
and you weren't told any information in that regard.
Right.
You didn't know if something was going to happen to Christy based off of her supervision status.
You're right.
And you were trying to make sure that nothing happened to her,
Correct.
just like you were trying to make sure that nothing happened to Samantha.
Correct.
It's after this that you're put into a room with Christy, is that correct?
Yes.
And you're in that room for a very long period of time.
Yes.
You saw about a minute clip of when you and Christy are laying on the couch, is that right?
Yes.
But in fact, it was hours that you were in that room with her.
I don't know how long.
Quite some time, fair to say.
Yes.
And when you first go into that room, law enforcement joins you, is that correct?
Yes.
And you decide to tell them the truth.
Yes.
And the truth was that Samantha had in fact been there.
Yes.
And you told police that Samantha had told you to tell police that Joey stabbed himself.
Yes.
And in your mind, that occurred as soon as you had walked into the apartment.
Yes.
And to be clear, you don't know if Joey stabbed himself.
No,
He could have.
he could have.
And in fact, that is something that you've considered.
This is such a stupid. It's kind of like that case in Philadelphia where the family just sued the city again for not paying and not following the ruling that they already had with the girl who self-deleted with 20 stab wounds to her body. Yeah, of course you just 20 minutes ago you tried to sell us the story about how they were just getting engaged and they were discussing marriage and they were planning their marriage. And now, yeah, he just stabulated himself in the chest. Because of all the self-deletion methods that's out there, stabbing oneself in the chest is probably at least top 5,000. No, I can't say what other methods would work better because that would be me potentially telling some people how to do it. But there's way easier methods because it's really, really, really hard. It's so dumb.
had happened.
Yes.
You didn't report to law enforcement that Samantha had confessed to you,
No,
and that's because she didn't.
she did not.
In fact, her words were to tell the police he stabbed himself.
Correct.
Now, we also heard a clip, Mr. Pfeffer, about telling law enforcement that you didn't ask Samantha what happened because you didn't want her to confess, correct?
Correct.
And you've kind of explained that
Every now and then I hit my
the
chest.
street involvement, you don't like to know things. Is that correct?
That's correct.
You don't want to be put in the middle of things.
Correct.
And so a lot of times you don't ask questions.
Right.
And so when you heard on that little clip of the recording of when you walked into the apartment, this little snippet of you say, what the heck, you stat, do you recall that?
I don't recall saying it.
You recall hearing it?
Yes.
And it's just something that you stated when you walked in, correct?
Right.
And you didn't know what happened.
No.
You still don't know what happened.
Correct.
Other than Samantha telling you to tell the police that he stabbed himself, she never told you what else to tell police, correct?
Correct.
When law enforcement first arrived, you've admitted today, you're under oath, and you admitted that you had deleted things from your phone, correct?
Yes.
Samantha never asked you to delete anything from your phone.
No.
Christy never asked you to delete anything from your phone.
No.
You decided to do that,
Yes.
and you deleted quite a few things. Is that fair?
I don't recall.
You testified that you deleted things that you thought might have gotten you into trouble.
Yes.
And those were some messages from Sam.
Yes.
And to be clear, you've had conversations with Sam about drugs,
Yes.
about purchasing drugs,
Yes.
and about doing drugs.
Yes.
And you said you deleted messages from Joey,
Yes.
and those would have also been messages about drugs.
Yes.
And you said that you deleted conversations you had with other people regarding illegal things in nature.
Yes.
So conversations about drugs.
Yes.
But you didn't delete everything. Is that correct?
Correct.
You did eventually hand your phone off to officers,
Yes.
and officers ultimately kept your phone after that evening. Is that correct?
Yes.
And so you were left without any phone.
Correct.
And when you left the police station the next day, you didn't have any phone.
Correct.
We've talked about how when you're in that room with Christy and the police are there, that was the point that you decided to tell the truth. Is that correct?
Yes.
And it was the truth about what you recalled happening that evening.
Yes.
And in that conversation, you did not tell the police about the objects that were hidden in your vehicle, correct?
Correct.
And that's because you still had this concern about any drug usage.
Yes.
And that concern was with regard to yourself, Christy, and Samantha.
Yes.
No.
When you left the police department, do you recall why you decided to go to the Veterans Village Apartments?
Well, Jeff was a friend. I wanted to tell him what happened, and I also believed that Samantha would be there.
You didn't know for sure whether Samantha was there, correct?
Correct.
But that's where you thought she would go.
Yes.
And Jeff was a friend of yours.
Yes.
He was a friend of Samantha's,
Yes.
and he was a friend of Joey's.
Yes, he was.
And when you went to Jeff's house, you were with Christy, correct?
Yes.
And part of why you went to Jeff's house was to get drugs.
No.
When you went to Jeff's house, though, you did get drugs.
No,
You never purchased any drugs then.
not that time. No.
And when you got to Jeff's, you got Samantha's cell phone. Is that correct?
Yes.
And you took it because you did not have a cell phone
Correct.
and you needed a cell phone.
Correct.
And your intention was not, or let me ask you this. When you took the phone, did you have an opportunity to review it?
No, not really. Not when I took it.
But Samantha's information was on it.
Yes.
And you are the one that deleted that information.
Yes.
And you deleted that information so that you could use the phone as yours.
Correct.
And you believe that you had to delete that information in order to allow your iCloud information to work.
Correct.
You also didn't think that you were deleting anything because you backed it up to the iCloud.
Correct.
And you didn't tell Samantha that you were doing that until it was done.
Correct.
And she expressed concern to you about not having her contact information
Yes.
and about not having any photographs, specifically photographs of her and Joey.
Correct.
Now, when you got to the apartment, who was there?
When I got to Jeff's apartment,
Yes.
just Jeff.
I think that this is one of those switcheroos where he thinks that he's really smart. So if he puts his iCloud on her phone, that the police can't track it or something like that. I think we're talking street level intelligence operations, and kind of like government intelligence operations. It's an oxymoron. You wouldn't buy drugs from someone named Big Shitty. No, no, that's no. I'm with you there.
Samantha was not there.
And she was in the back room.
And so this is a pretty small apartment, correct?
Yes.
And you ultimately deliver the message that Joey had passed.
Yes.
After you take this phone, you're using it for a period of time. Is that correct?
Yes.
You never destroyed it.
No.
You believed that the information that had been on it was backed up.
Yes.
We saw some text messages between you and a Jeff Hayes account. Do you
Yes.
recall those? And it's your belief that Jeff Hayes was actually Samantha communicating to you, right?
Yes.
And in one of those messages, Samantha is actually asking for her phone back.
Yes.
She wasn't aware that you had done anything with it at that point in time.
Correct.
You, in response to her asking for her phone back, tell her that it's gone permanently.
Correct.
And that's when concern is expressed about not having contacts or photographs.
Yes.
Now, you were asked about how when you talked to police about having taken the phone, making a comment that Samantha didn't know how to do a complete wipe. Do you recall that?
Yes.
And your response was that you did it for her.
I don't remember.
Do you recall during that meeting that you were having with law enforcement being advised that you had destroyed evidence?
That's what they said.
And you didn't think that because you had backed it up.
That's correct.
At that point in time, you were concerned about your involvement
Yes.
and you were concerned about anything that might have had to do with this phone.
Correct.
And it's after you realize that you need to have these concerns that you make the statement that Samantha didn't know how to do a complete wipe. Was that a yes?
Yes.
You told the jury that you didn't do anything with Samantha's phone to try to protect her.
Correct.
Anything having to do with the cell phone was,
I think she's around 40, but I don't know. He has glasses that look like Baker's. No, they don't. Mine is. This one is my. This is actually my. Look how fancy I am. Non-violence glasses, but these are like thick-rimmed. His is more like an athletic. These are my professor glasses. It's my old glasses. I don't use
done
them
out of
anymore.
you just needing to use a cell phone?
Correct.
Just one moment, please.
Dum, 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 dum. They look a little bit like my Oakleys, but still my Oakleys have bigger frames. Well, I kind of need them today because it was a long day yesterday. I didn't get to bed till 3 a.m. So stretch, 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 stretch. Put the audio back on. Put the audio back on.
Now, when you
I don't know if she was worried about it or not.
Now, when your questions, when Attorney Rock was asking you questions, you were asked some about your knowledge of what medications Joey was on. Do you remember those questions?
I do.
Do you remember where you learned whether or not Joey had been taking his medications? Who had told you that?
Well, Samantha had told me that, but Joey also had told me that. We talked about that stuff
That same day?
a day or two earlier.
Now, you said that day, July 18th, 2024, you were to come to Appleton. The plan was to use methamphetamine?
Yes,
The defendant was going to supply that methamphetamine?
Gotta repeat in the microphone. It had a pause. I
I
apologize.
said yes. Sorry.
Now, as we've heard, is it correct, or do I understand your testimony correct, that your first thought upon looking at apartment 5 was that the defendant, Samantha Krebs, had stabbed Joey Karna?
Yes,
And do I understand it correct that your initial reaction was to call 911,
yes,
not to call Jeff Hayes, right?
Correct.
Not to call his neighbor,
correct.
but to call 911? And it was the defendant who talked you out of that.
Yes,
Now, you also asked some questions that Samantha never told you what to say. Do you remember that?
yes,
That she never suggested what to tell the police? Is that, would you remember asking those questions?
no,
Through Attorney Rock, that Samantha never told you to lie to the police?
she never did.
That she never told you what to say?
Well, she told me to tell police that Joey had stabbed himself.
Did she say anything else to tell the police?
No.
Did you hear in the recording perhaps that it was her suggestion to say, what are we supposed to say? He fell on a knife?
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
That was Samantha?
Yes,
That wasn't Christie?
no,
That wasn't you?
no,
That was the defendant who would, rather than call 911, pose the question, what are we supposed to say? He fell on a knife.
I'm going to object for speculation as to whether she wanted to call 911.
Overruled.
I'm sorry, could you repeat the question?
It was the defendant who, rather than call 911, posed the question that what are we supposed to say? He fell on a knife.
Yes,
No further questions.
Okay, you can recross.
Mr. Pfeffer, you said that you didn't call 911 initially because Samantha talked you out of it.
well, and I didn't think the wound was that severe. It didn't look that bad from looking at it.
And when you say that she talked you out of it, there was just that comment that said, hold on.
Yeah,
And again, you don't know who that comment was even being made to.
that's correct.
I have nothing further. Thank you.
Of course.
Welcome back, Jamie. Just as we're about to end the show. That was Joey, I think his name was. The good friend who came over just about the time where the stapulation happened. And apparently talked to her, and she said, Jesus, that wasn't a good thing. And he helped her cover some of it up because he was in love with her. And it's going to be interesting. The case is going to pick up tomorrow at 10 a.m. Eastern. And we will be there. Well, I'll be there. Jamie might be there. And hopefully you all will be there. And we'll see where this goes. Go make your homework on either the Discord where Marissa has put up a new room covering this case, or go to Court TV where they have a few more clips over there. Some of them are quite good. Opening statements from both sides. There's some witness testimony that I think the one from the 911 call with the video is pretty good. I won't show it because of the copyright problems I can run into, but I recommend you all to go check it out if you want to do it. Oh, look, Jamie, who's not crying today?
Oh, Brandon.
He's
I've
getting a
missed
membership
you.
chat.
I know, right? Because he gets them all along. He just wants to make
Yes.
make a fuss.
Oh, I've been sick. Oh, I don't get membership chats. Oh, see me, hear me. He's like a 16-year-old girl. I don't have anything to wear. Hey, Lena. And Samantha. It's
Hey,
over to the
guy.
Pink Lake. Is that what the lady calls it? Wow.
Oh my God. Baker.
What? That's moist cow. It's Wisconsin versus Samantha Krebs. Yeah, no bitching allowed. Well, you know he's gonna bitch anyway.
Yeah. It's not gonna stop him. Are you kidding me?
No, I did see the town bicycle from Massachusetts thirst traps yesterday.
I've seen some stuff. I don't
Yeah.
need any more.
Yeah, I Googled blue balls once.
I Google a lot of stuff I shouldn't, and I won't ever again. So
Yeah, every time Brandon says, "Don't Google it," it's kind of like when you were a kid. You were, oh, is this stove hot? Yeah, it's
yeah,
hot.
I want to know how bad it is.
Yeah, it's. But if you want to see the clips that Marissa have put in the new room, go join the Discord, or else be back tomorrow. Now, Brandon and I will run to our TVs and see the ending of La Vuelta and see if a Danish guy, he's 7 seconds behind the leaders. Hopefully, a Danish guy will win the stage for today. Everyone, thank you all so much who participated yesterday in my 3-year birthday. As you can see, a lot of stuff was given away. And I'll have to get it packed up and sent out. But I just got a message today. Oh, you can't ship anything to America because of the new rules. So I have to figure that one out as well. So, well, it's something with if it's something. I don't send it through my company because then I'll have to know what is the EA codes and stuff like that for taxes. And I can't figure that one out. I'm too stupid. My daughter could probably teach me because she works with that. So I'll just send it from my own personal account. But I'll figure it out. As long as it's called a gift, I think it'll go through. So
Well, good.
yeah, that's the thing. When Brandon says, "Have you seen this?" I do I shouldn't. Lena, come back tomorrow, 10 p.m. No, a.m. Why do I keep calling it 10 p.m., Jamie?
Because your time is way different than ours.
Yeah, it's going to be 4 p.m. my time.
Yeah.
So Helen and me will be back tomorrow at 4 p.m. The rest of you be back here at 10 a.m. Well, Fedorowski can be at 4 p.m. as well.
10
So
p.m. Eastern.
we're going to cover this again tomorrow. Hope you liked it. Hope you're going to come back. Night show tomorrow. If I can get out of bed, my back is killing me right now. So I'll take a lot of drugs before I go to bed to try and loosen it. But
Yeah.
I have been thinking about it. If I can get out of bed at 5 in the morning. Why did you initially go along with her dumb request? Oh my God, the snorkeling. I need to stop talking because I'm still so behind. Idiot wind. Enjoy the rest of it. See you tomorrow. And yeah, it was a weird room. A Peter A painting, your grandma's furniture, a casting couch, and kids' toys. It kind of sounds like a sex dungeon.
God.
Yeah, that's what I said when he told me about it. Love you all. See you all. Bye, y'all.
Bye.
What exhibit are you referring to?
I'm going to make this 100, Your Honor.
All right.
100.
100.
Because it is 100%
100%.
correct. Checking your own. So you literally built a cannon?
Yeah, it's pretty awesome.
All
right, I'm in love.
Go back. Please do that again. Oh, that was the cutest thing I've ever seen.
While I'm waiting for this, did you, whether it's true or not, believe that Mr. Randolph had slept with your wife?
I wouldn't care.
You wouldn't have cared?
No,
Did you believe he had slept with your wife?
no,
Did you believe he slept with your mother-in-law?
probably did. Everybody has.
So there-
Everybody has.